Oh, didn't notice you were there. Please leave. The sorry. Had my headphones still on and I started to hear myself. But anyway, decided to do a Powerwash Simulator 2 stream because, well, the DLC is out and I finally have money for that. And it was also like just last month they revealed that they're gonna have a Star Wars pack. I'm not sure at all how long this DLC is. Why am I not? Whatever. So it might be one stream or two streams, but regardless. And well, how long this stream is gonna be, I'll just see what I'm feeling like. But let's just hop right in. Let me get my headphones on. There we go. Haven't done really anything inside the game ever since I finished it. Well, I did get some of the decoration stuff and actually decorate it a bit more, like, coherently. I'll put that there. But yeah, there it is, adventure time. Oh, this is gonna be a pretty... It seems like it could be a pretty long job. I Princess Bubblegum hereby adopt the Royal Candy Cleaner. Sounds like a tough job, I know, but I genetically spiced you from the legs of a worker bee and the toughest donut I could find. So hard work is literally baked into your DNA. My friends Finn and Jake are volunteered to devise a test to train you up. Do a good job, and who knows, maybe you'll get the royal seal of approval. All right. Let's see, what gear do I have? Yeah. This is one of these. And here. Nice, adaptable. And I got all the 4 steps. Let's start from here. Were Jake's boots always red? Or I haven't really watched the show, so I don't remember that much about it. Oh, Jake. Hey, Finn. Oh, I was thinking Finn when I was looking at those. Hey, Finn, I hear splashing, gurgling. Gotta say, I love about how this looks. This little filter thing that it has. Oh, I almost forgot. Hold on, let me check some. Yeah, it should be fine. And let me just find this. That'll do. Yeah, unfortunately a lot of the references I'm gonna be lost on because I haven't watched a single actual full episode of this show. I've like done a bit of Wikipedia, you know, surfing when it comes to this series, but that's about it. Wait, does it actually... Oh! Hold on, let me put this up for a second. I saw a nice little picture there. That's something... Well, no, it's actually not new. That was something that happened a bit during the actual game. Honestly, it's nice to come back to this game. Whenever I'm done with a game for a while, I just leave it on a shelf and don't touch it at all, just in case I do something with it later on. I want to be mostly spoiler free whenever I do stream games. You know, those are finished shoes. Those look like more familiar to me. Also, this is gonna make it really easy to see where I'm missing stuff. Green coat. I wonder whose that is. Joshua? Who the hell is Joshua? It's actually going by really fast, this first job. But I'm assuming that it's going to get a lot crazier later on. You know, I've been actually starting to use this playlist on during my real work too. It's actually like a really fun, not fun, a nice playlist to work to. Oh, didn't notice that you were there. Do you react if I... just giggles. Yeah, when it comes to like streaming, still, I'm still a bit like, whenever I get off work, I'm like really tired. But when I start to get my strength back, I think I might be able to do more streams. I mean, like, I've actually been going to sleep at around 8. I mean, hello, someone's trying to grab some... Ooh, Shelby. Some worm? I don't even know where I would be watching this show. Adventure Time. I know it's finished now, so... Technically no better time than now. But there was that new series, Fiona and Cake. That seemed kinda interesting. I still don't have like a ton of extra cash to just throw around, so that's watching TV series is gonna be on a back burner. I never really watched that much TV anyways. I was mostly just watching YouTube. And now I'm a YouTuber. Kind of funny how that works. I'll go inside here. Also, the Steam controller. I really wanted to get that, but apparently all the scalpers bought all of the controllers. And now there's that whole new system where you actually have to prompt in. It's nice, but it kind of sucks. I kind of wanted to play with that thing already. I wonder if the scalpers are actually making money with those. I feel like a lot of people are just waiting for the... Oh, they've been concealing. Also a little snail thing. Ah, I see. It just connects from the inside there. Yeah, I feel like a lot of people are just waiting for the new more controllers to drop before they're even like considering buying from second-hand sources. Which is awesome. Honestly, like, scalpers, scum of the earth. It sucks that you cannot really do that much about them. But, well, he's at least trying, so... I also wonder when the VR thing is coming. I think Valve has like given some hints that the Steam machine might be coming soon. I'm more interested in the VR thing. It would be like my first VR set. And that thing really looks cool. Like it has these sensors in them that make it render only the thing that you're looking at. So it can give you like really good good quality visuals without actually like causing that much like computing power. And I actually got a my apartment is like spacious enough that I could actually like use the VR thing without like too much hassle. It would be kind of nice to know how many jobs a DLC has, so I could actually plan out things more. I don't want to look like just the number of them. I don't want to see what is coming next. I just want to know how many of them will be coming next. Come on. Yep. No, those are TVs. I thought those were like boxes for BMOs. Yeah, oh yeah. The last week's Mutinics stream got cut short because I don't know why, but everything like just crashed for me. Well, I have an idea why it crashed, but I just didn't feel like doing tech stuff to try to figure out how to make it work. So I just aborted the whole thing. And then I decided to then I posted that really like a stupid real ghost video, so that there would be something actually happening on the channel. It's just a joke, it's nothing serious. Oh yeah. Why I think my stuff crashed is because I had downloaded War Thunder again because I wanted to check out the new B57, I think. That was added, but apparently it's just an event plane right now, so I cannot even test it out. The event had gone already when I downloaded it, but yeah, I was running out of like hardware space, so I think just running the stream and opening the game just momentarily overloaded the whole system, and that made it crash. For me, usually other games I already have the game loaded up before I even click the start screen. But for Mutinics, the freaking menu music is just so mentally grating that I can listen to that for 10 minutes. So I for that game I open the game only when right when the game is, well, the intro has stopped. Oh. Can I throw this? No? Come on. $15, that'll do. There's probably a lot of like really cool Easter eggs in this. Oh, that's cool. Cool. That would unfortunately go on deaf ears for me. Actually, you know what? I think I'm gonna... We're just gonna cut it. I'm gonna eat the entire treehouse instead. Oh yeah, well better hurry up because I'm about to eat the entire grasslands and the Candy Kingdom. I know that the thing about this show is that it's like weirdly mature, not in a like a, you know, adult jokes kind of way, but like it touches upon like really heavy heavy stuff, but it also like still is like a show that kids can watch. I think those kind of shows are like you should try to make that kind of show if you're doing that. But honestly, like kids just also need their own little shows that are just for them and don't need like adults obsessing over every single detail. I feel that a lot of this like theory craft culture when it comes to like media has kind of has ruined some of this, some of the how do I say it, has ruined some of the media because everyone is just looking at the tiniest picture, tiniest like minor details and making like huge theories around those, and it's like, did the creator even like think about that when they placed that thing there? And a lot of the time it's just no. But then there's a whole fan theory about it, and the fan theory has to be right because people thought about it, and it becomes a mess. That's neither here or there. Come on, where's the last of the frame? The fridge? Cooler? You know, I feel they might someday do like a Dragon Ball Z or Dragon Ball collab with this game. And there was actually a survey back where they were asking people what kind of collabs you would want on this. I don't remember what exactly I put there. It might have been just voice of the no. I put a couple of games there. And yeah, games, because I don't really watch like shows or anything like that. One of them was definitely Voice of the Void because, well, that game kind of already has like the cleaning thing to it. And apparently there was like there's well, not apparently, there's that abiotic factor thing, like side mode or whatever they made for that. And where's the dirt? It's Q is the button for that. No, it's just that, not this whole stove. Okay, I'm getting distracted by the thing just bouncing around. Okay, it seems like it's gonna be like a half an hour per... Well, at least for this first job. You need the Silk song. It's kind of a bit too dramatic for this playlist, but... Oh, sorry, Sorry, Olivan, I cannot, like, rearrange my life based on your school schedule. The WOTs will always be there, unless, like, there's something really bad happens during one of them, and then I delete it for whatever reason. I'm not ending stream yet. I know I've been doing a lot of shorter ones lately. But I'm still on the figuring out how long I want to go on today. Exterior, okay. There. Shelf. And that kitchen barrel. Every kitchen needs to have one. Oh, there's like marks on the ground, like they were doing like ice cream angels or something, whatever. All right, let's see. Okay, that's like what? But that's a 6th or a 5th. Yeah, that's more a 5th. So like 5 jobs. I think that's gonna be a double streamer then. Whoa, that's right. You know, it's kind of weird to be here. I don't know. Where... Oh, hello, Jake. That's a clever way of using this character here. Let's start from here. Do I have any extra? No. The same stuff. What does the... That's a weird soap. Oh yeah, there's probably a story that I've been not paying attention at all to. Hey Jake, I'm gonna get a bit on this snow and ice thing. I wanna help me get an investigation. I'm ready finding prints and everything in here. No dude, I'm gonna hang out outside the RCC. All these swooshes and subs are making my brain tingle. Okay bro, I'll let you know if I find anything. I wonder if they like got writing help from the actual writers of the show. Or are they just trying to emulate the writing style? Probably the latter. I hear a bee-beam somewhere. It's not from the outside, it's definitely from the game. Probably just ambience. I'm thinking I'm do this job, then I go to do the next one, and then I'm probably gonna end it there. Okay, why are you not freaking ladders? Damn. I never liked the ladders, because you cannot really place them back on the ground, so they just get in the way. That's why I don't really ever use them. At least in the first game. I think in this game you can put them back on the ground, but in the first game you couldn't do that, so it's just a habit of mine now not to use it. Oh, the BB might be actually coming from the outside. I hear a truck going by. Also, been looking at the weather. It was nice that it was actually some rain. Does it actually say what kind of dirt this is? I know it's like, it looks like snow and ice. But yeah, soon there's the seasons. The eternal Dan season is gonna start. Luckily, there's good ventilation in this apartment. Go there. Wow, really picky on where you can place you. So, Pizza Sassy building is already nice. What happened? Freezer door left open. It's gonna be the Ice Wizard. Don't even know if that's his name. All I know is that it was shot early after a huge order cleaned us out. When we went to open it this morning, this is how we found it. Yeah, if there, I feel that if there was like actually an actual like sudden, interesting. I'm gonna need to take a closer look. Look. If there was like a sudden freeze, like this, it probably would be like pretty useful to use a power washer. Obviously, this is magical ice, so it's a bit different. But just trying to think about like the real world equivalent. Ooh, there's the rail there. Also, I've been hearing about like the like hasn't the aliens been confirmed like billion times by now as a distraction from certain files that the American president is most likely in. Can someone just actually like confirm that aliens are real? I swear, I've heard that the confirmation, quote unquote, of like aliens being real happened like 7 times already in this current American administration. Personally, I think aliens existing is like mathematical guaranteed. I find it really hard to believe that Earth is the only planet in the universe that has life on it. So the only question really is that have they actually visited Earth, and what are they doing here if they have? Most of that, early American UFO stuff, I think is just CIA stuff. Kind of. Why am I getting political today? I guess it's hard these days to be apolitical. Do I slide on the ice? No. Unplayable. Honestly, the only reason why I even made that ghost video is because I'm kind of curious to see if any of those ghost video compilation channels actually uses it, and how they're gonna spin the absolute nothing that happens in the video into something. Try to do make that into something. I put a couple of I did a couple of like baits in there. I kinda wanna do another one of those. So there can be like this intro like, this channel normally doesn't do any of this kind of stuff, so it's really strange that there's something, that there's suddenly a ghost video. There must be something to it, you know? I think all of those videos are silly. It's not that I don't want to believe that ghosts are real. I just don't see any reason, and the best evidence that I think anyone ever shows is something that is obviously fake. I guess the biggest demotivator for me doing the streams is currently is the thumbnails. I know I'm just I'm not even I'm just being lazy about them. I've been having a problem with procrastination for a while now. And it was made worse because I downloaded a clicker game on the PC, and it just started to actually take a lot of my time, because the progression in it it's so seemingly it feels like you're actually doing stuff in that clicker game, and so it would actually like suck me into do nothing really. So one day, last week, no, this week I just said, you know what, I'm gonna delete this thing. And then I did just that. And honestly, it's helped quite a bit. Welcome back to the graveyard shift, folks. I'm your host, Starchy. Who are you? So much unexplainable awareness has happened since the last show. I don't know where to start. That's because I forgot my notes. That's because or did I? It's not trying to silence me from beyond the grave. Either way, I better go find them. Back in a jiffy. Is it jiffy or is it Giphy? Maybe I should actually look at these frost prints to see if there's any other clues for who might have done this. I mean, it's obviously gonna be the Ice Wizard or whoever his name is. Simon. Unless there's someone else who does ice magic. Ooh. I think I'm gonna quickly go grab my drink. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. Just a sec. There we go. Put that open. Nice. This thing has a long reach, what the hell? I feel that's longer than usual, normal. I'm not even using the longest one. Strange. I gotta ask my boss if I can actually wash my car. I think she talked about something about that we could get a power washer at the office so we can actually wash our cars. Because mine is so dirty. It helped that when there was a bit of rain. But yeah, it needs an actual washing. You know, playing this game made me realize that I should actually vacuum my apartment. Because I do a lot of, you know, work with dirt. A lot of dirt gets into the house from the shoes and clothes. So I need to vacuum the place like a couple of times a week. At least. So yeah, I'm gonna do that right after the stream. Oh, also, for the streams, I've been thinking about for a while now starting a playthrough of Cult of the Lamb, and it seems that it's starting to slow down on like new content being added, so it might be actually a pretty good time to get in there. I just need to figure out my actual news schedule. Okay, the sun is starting to shine directly into the apartment. I'm gonna have to turn on the fan. Just a sec. Hopefully that doesn't... It doesn't come through the mic. It shouldn't. I have a noise gate on it, so... Should be fine, but you never know. Wait, does the slope actually change based on... No, it doesn't change. I thought it would change based on, like, it being dirt or ice. But it's the same. Literally unplayable, I suppose. I wonder what I should do for the next squad on Mutagenics, because Guillotine 3 is approaching fast. I don't have that much time to actually prepare a new squad, so I'm gonna... hey Starchy, I got one for you. I just walked past pizza. It says it's almost exactly half covered in snow and ice. Half covered? Does it get any weirder than that, folks? We've all heard of things completely covered in something, like orange completely covered in peel, or a ghost completely covered by a sheet, but half covered? Yeah, that's because I'm here. It's kind of weird that I'm getting close to like an actual full year of doing this. I started after Juhannus, when my old job, the how do you say it? The old contract went over. I started to do this as a way of passing time. And now it's starting to get to a full year. Something about the start of this season on work has just been extra exhausting for me. Maybe it's I'm just getting old. But it could be that after you know, winter of doing pretty much nothing, my fitness has gone down a bit. But it should be coming back. And it actually definitely has come back a bit. I think I'm also like actually finally starting to get good sleep. So I'm kind of paying back all those years of sleepless nights. So that's why I get like tired faster. Well, that's at least my theory right now. Gotta say, insomnia is a bitch that you don't want to mess around with. It's kind of funny to me how much YouTubers, I say the B word right there, and it's actually just completely fine to say on YouTube, as long as you don't say like too much. But if you ask like YouTubers, they will have a well. Why am I actually losing all the words right now? They will tell you like it's like a death, like you're signing your death warrant if you say the word. But no, it's just completely fine. The YouTubers are either just lying or have been lied to by someone else. TikTok is like that, but YouTube it's fine. Even if I was monetized, I would be fine after saying it. A lot of the times when YouTuber does a little post about I'm YouTube is being so weird and it's so hard and no one knows what's going on, they actually know what's going on. And yeah, YouTube is not perfect anyways on that, but it's not as bad as people are making it out to be. I think YouTube has this system of like putting you on a little watch list, and if you keep messing up, they have a faster response to you breaking the rules. So what I think is that a lot of the times, like someone talking about avoiding swear words is that they used to swear a lot, and they did actually get caught by a YouTube system. And now and then they're in the under lens, a microscope, to make sure that they're behaving. And then after a while, they should be able to just go back to the old ways. Hold on, I just got a work message. Oh, it's just something about the work trip we're going tomorrow. Then I have to text it, do some planning. Yeah, I'm just thinking about where I'm gonna get picked up tomorrow. Where would be a good place to go? So yeah, I'm gonna have to think about that on after the stream. But I think the next job might be a vehicle job, so I'm looking at the time, and if this takes a bit more than I think it should, then I might have to stop the stream after that, after this job. Yep. Just thinking about future, if this ever like starts giving me money at some point, then I won't do the thing. I will not do the thing where I just immediately quit my actual job. I'll be doing that and doing this as more of a like a side thing. So the promise of mine is gonna be that I will never make that video where I start crying about like not making enough, not being able to pay rents because I could quit my day job. Because I think whenever that happens, it's just silly. Like a lot of people from COVID time, they exploded, but because everyone was inside all day and had nothing to do, so streaming kinda exploded. But now they because people are back to doing stuff, they're running out of people watching them. I know it's kind of silly of me to say something like that when I don't actually get that many views. But I feel like I'm approaching this from a realistic standpoint, where even if I start to make mad bucks from this, I should just keep the day job. You know, job security. I just wonder what a lot of like Twitch streamers do when they finally realize that it's not worth it to try to do Twitch or well, they don't actually get in a good enough viewer base to actually do Twitch full time. Also, I think a lot of those people who make those begging posts, they actually are just bad with money. Because I look at all the like setups and they have like mad like a lot of like collectible shit and stuff like that. And I have a day job. I can't just randomly decide that I will buy a like a Lego Millennium Falcon. And then you look at some streamers' background and they have like 17 some really expensive thing, and then they're like begging money, like, "Oh, my rent is due." Ah. I'm also bad with money, don't get me wrong. I'm getting better, but yeah, just silly things that I think about sometimes. Hey, what are you thinking getting rid of all this beautiful snow and ice? Hey, it's Ice King, yeah. And, oh yeah, it's not Ice Blizzard. Took me ages. Yeah, this is my job. Okay, maybe not that long, that's only because I'm not so good at it. Don't you have, like, memory issues that you need to be caring about right now? Simon Petrov. Also, like, there's no artistry in this. This is just a mess. I wonder if I'm thinking about Voice of the Void. That series is gonna come to an end pretty soon. If I want to marathon it, I might be able to do it tomorrow. Not tomorrow, Saturday, yeah. But I feel I'm gonna go for next week at least. So I'm just I'm thinking about if I should just start a new series immediately. Like a new Voice of the Void series, or do something else. There really isn't that many big updates coming to that game in a while. I'm very active on the actual official Discord server. So, and yeah, I haven't seen that much about like the new big updates coming. So I wanted to do the Voice of the Void series in the way that every series would be based on one of the bigger updates. So I might actually just do something else until something bigger happens. Nice. I guess I make my weather report. It's been really sunny lately. Like this entire spring season has been so sunny that all of the plants are like, or 3 weeks ahead of like what usually they would be like. There's so many flowers already, and that's not normal for Finland. I'm just looking at like the nearby plants around me, and there's like nettles that are blooming already. And I don't feel like they should be blooming this early. So that's worrying. And another big problem has been that there hasn't been that much rain, but luckily it seems that the rain season is starting to come around. There's gonna be more sporadic rain, but at least some water is coming down from the sky. That's good. On other news, my strawberries are starting to make actual berries. It's gonna be like at least 3 weeks until I can get a single one, but it's nice. I was like I like growing my own like food plants. I don't care that much about decorative plants. I like when the plant can serve another purpose other than just looking good, because I think a lot of plants that are also like serve another purpose, they also look good. Like, have you seen a potato flower? That shit is beautiful. And strawberries, they're pretty too. Especially these ones that have the ones that I have, they have red flowers instead of the usual white. Oh, Dice King is losing mine in my chat. I think from the next paycheck I'm gonna spend a bit more money on getting more plants on my porch. I got lucky with this apartment because this porch is really good for growing stuff. It's bright all day, but not like direct sunlight all day. It only gets like direct sunlight for an hour or two, so it shouldn't get that hot when summer like fully starts. So yeah, it stays cool, or should at least stay cool for the most part. It's bright enough that it actually stuff can grow there, and also I think it's low enough that the bees can come pollinate. I might still eventually, like maybe next year, try to get a plot where I can do a bit more larger scale farm. It's not really farming, gardening. Maybe we could have like a currant bush. I really love some good currants. Oh, come on, where's that stuff? Give me that. Go there. I might go for a red currant instead. My family has my parents have a blackcurrant bush, and it gives good berries. But I want to try something different. Come on, where's the last bit of there? There's the Eve. Oh yeah, I wanted to talk about strawberries a bit more. So, strawberries really aren't berries. The thing about the difference between a fruit and a berry is that, well, a berry is a fruit. It's a specific type of a fruit. But more specifically, berries have multiple seeds on them in one fruit. That's why a banana is actually a berry. It's because the fruit of the banana tree would have multiple seeds on them if it wasn't one of these human, like if it wasn't like heavily cultivated to actually have no seeds on it. So strawberries aren't really berries. But it's weird, because the berries, the fruit on a strawberry are actually the little seeds. You've probably seen someone say that strawberry is the only berry that has the seeds on the outside. Well, no. Each of those berries or fruit when you think about a strawberry, each of those seeds are their own fruit. So, it's kind of a mess when it comes to strawberries. I don't really bat an eye if someone calls them berries. It's just a fun little thing to know, if you know. Upper cheese. Oh, we're going for the upper crust. Yeah, hold on, let me see, what's the next job? What? Okay, so that you're coming with me. If you insist on completely undoing my revenge hit job, then least you can do is undo the reason revenge hit job in the first place. Maybe if you swung by my man K first, we could avoid the entire situation. Icekin's Castle? Yeah, that's gonna be next time. If it was like a vehicle, then I would go for that. But anyway. Let me just put this on. And we'll finish this next stream on another Thursday. Tomorrow's gonna be the Mutagenics, and Saturday is gonna be Voice of the Void. I think we're on day 43? 44? Something like that. Which means that there's only a couple of days left in that game for now. Anyways. Oh my god. Only one. You have to have way of like just timing this stuff. But anyway. Okay, what is this Benjamin thing? We're not talking about the Ultra Kill Benjamin, right? Well, anyway. That's gonna be it for today. I'm gonna have the rest of my dinner now. But with that, see ya.